everybody, we have Divya with us, our Chief People Officer.
Hi everyone.
And yeah, that's the best part of this event because today we are celebrating Christmas at our office. So Divya, what is the joy and how is the feeling, everything?
It's Christmas, right? It's my favorite time of the year. I think मैं गलती से इंडिया में पैदा हो गई क्योंकि मुझे क्रिसमस टाइम पे कहीं और पैदा होना चाहिए था. But it's the time when joy and the sense of community is all around, and you know that we celebrate Christmas with community, with people. Yeah. Secret Santa.
True that.
Right? So this is what Christmas is all about, and I'm very happy to be here in Noida office after such a long time.
Such a long time.
And if you let me tell you, this was the first event I hosted when I joined.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, tell us something about that. Like, what was the glimpses and how was that feeling and everything?
So I joined Cloudinology in 2020, December, and I joined on 7th. Within less than 20 days, I had the event, Christmas.
Okay.
And I had to plan it. I had to plan the same event for each locations.
Oh my God.
And आपको organization के बारे में नहीं पता,
True.
लोगों के बारे में नहीं पता,
Exactly.
आपको कुछ नहीं पता.
Yeah.
But I think that event gave me my mark. It helped me to connect with people. It helped me to launch me as an HR, and people accepted me as an HR just because of that event. So Christmas is always favorite.
All right. That's, really fantastic to hear. Divya, like you just told us that you joined on 7th of December, this company. So, can you just brief us down a bit about your journey, how all it was, like how it's been happening and everything?
Tough question. So, I joined this organization on 7th, as I told you, 7/2020. And since then, I think I have grown exponentially. And this place has been like a playground with lots of hurdles. But आप जितने hurdles पार करते हो, आपको वो sense of achievement और वो proud feel होता है. Especially क्योंकि जब मैंने इस organization को join किया था, I had to start a lot of things from the scratch, right? So it's almost like that you have
Nurturing a baby.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're nurturing a baby and you're taking care of it and you're seeing it
growing every day.
Yes. So that is the feeling which I get, especially when I see my team members growing, them taking the ownership, the accountability, and sometimes even outperforming me.
Yeah.
तो और उसके साथ साथ मुझे जो सबसे बड़ी चीज़ फील हुई वो ये था that the organization has changed within last 3 years a lot from a company which was a startup to a company which is on a journey of becoming a leading IT services company in the CRM space.
Yeah.
Of a different journey altogether, So वो growth mindset जो है जो last 3 साल में इस entire company के अंदर आया है, that is the rush and josh that you asked about.
Okay. So basically, like you told us that 3 साल पहले you were something else.
Yes.
And now you are totally different personality. So what are the changes that you have noticed, and उस दिव्या में and इस दिव्या में what is the major difference? How do you see yourself today?
I see that I got the opportunity to look at things from a bigger picture perspective.
Yeah.
Right. So earlier when I was working somewhere, or I had the opportunity to work in HRs and different domains, including MNCs and working with different MNCs and IT sector itself, we were only looking at something which is there on the face of it. But today I see कि अगर हमारा एक decision है, उस decision का impact top level से लेके एक fresher तक के लिए क्या होगा, and कई बार आपको tough decisions लेने पड़ते हैं. Because tough decisions are ultimately helping you to take right decisions for the company, and not just for the company, for the people who are working inside the company. और दूसरी चीज़ मुझे जो पता चला वो ये था कि आप सबको खुश नहीं कर सकते. So आपको actually you have to look for the greater good, work for the greater good, and आपको मेक श्योर ये करना है कि जो भी आपका काम है, जो भी आप अचीव करना चाहते हो, वो एक पॉजिटिव रीइंफोर्समेंट लेके आ रहा हो इन द लॉन्ग रन, क्योंकि सारी चीज़ें तभी वाइबल हैं अगर हम आज के बाद 10 साल की बात कर रहे हैं. सो ये सबसे बड़ा ग्रोथ था मेरे लिए कि 1 साल की बात नहीं सोचनी है, 10 साल की बात सोचनी है.
There's a broader perspective basically.
Yes.
Okay, like you just mentioned about those tough decisions.
Yeah.
So can you just brief us about them? Like how do you manage tough situations and everything at the workplace? I know there are many situations you can't disclose, but yeah, a little bit about that.
Okay, so HR is like a middleman.
Yeah.
It's a middle person. You have management, your business, your CEOs, your CFOs, and then you have employees,
Yeah.
right? तो जिसे कहते हैं ना सूत्रधार.
Yeah, exactly.
So HR is like that सूत्रधार between the employees and the management.
Yeah.
And you have to play the part where you are taking your employees' wishes and wants to the management, and at the same time understanding कि वो vision and wants का business impact क्या है.
True.
हम वो implement कर सकते हैं या नहीं कर सकते हैं.
Exactly.
And trust me, 80% वो match नहीं करता. तो एक मिडिल ग्राउंड लेकर आना कि आप थोड़ा इनको खुश करो, थोड़ा उनको खुश करो, थोड़ा एम्प्लॉयज के लिए करो, थोड़ा मैनेजमेंट के लिए करो, और एक ऐसा ग्राउंड लेके आओ जहाँ सिनर्जी क्रिएट हो सके.
Exactly. Tough job.
Tough job.
Yeah, truly tough job.
So वो decisions होते हैं, and that's why I said कि आप सबको खुश नहीं कर सकते.
Exactly.
You would launch a policy.
Yeah.
Where people might not be happy about it at that time.
Yeah.
But थोड़े टाइम के बाद आपको पता चलेगा कि actually वो organization के लिए कितना ज़रूरी था.
Yeah, true.
तो
you have to think from every perspective basically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
okay, justified answer. Totally. Okay, so Divya, like you told us about the policies. So what is your approach on the cloud analogy policies, values, beliefs, and everything?
We are a growing organization. We have gone through many changes. One of the change that we have bought in is about the company value system.
Yeah.
So when I joined in, at that time the entire marketing team and the business team was sitting and we planned the company's values and all. But एक difference होता है bookish value में और एक difference होता है values में, where you actually feel these are the values of the company. You feel it in your bones, you feel it in your veins.
True.
So सबसे बड़ा redefining moment तो वही है कि आज की डेट में हमें ये पता है कि कंपनी का वैल्यू सिस्टम क्या है.
Exactly.
तो और उसी के ऊपर हम सारी चीज़ें लॉन्च कर रहे हैं. We are launching our training programs which are based on our value systems. We are launching our new performance evaluation system which is based on value systems. क्योंकि एक fresher छोड़ो, somebody who is coming to clean your office, say CEO of the office, should be aligned with those values, और तभी वो एक family की तरह work करेगा.
Exactly. So basically, can you just brief us down about the values that you have created, or anything that you would like to add about the values that you have just built up or you are building? Anything about them?
Values हमारे पास शुरुआत से थी. We had these values from the beginning. Our working style was actually paired with these values. Okay. हम शुरुआत से उन्हीं values पे ही काम कर रहे थे. सिर्फ उसे define अभी थोड़े टाइम पहले किया गया.
Okay.
So the first value which we have is about ownership, accountability, and responsibility.
Yeah.
Right. So tell me an organization where people who started their career with the organization and now currently are heading business units.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
That's a big thing.
How would they have reached that situation without having these three qualities inculcated in them?
Exactly.
They are responsible, they take ownership of their work, they feel they are accountable of something.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If you have those qualities, only then you can grow, right?
Exactly.
And since the founding members, उनकी ये qualities रही हैं, ऑल थ्रू जो टीम्स हैं उन सब में ये क्वालिटीज़ हैं. अगर हमारे यहाँ पे कोई भी फ्रेशर भी काम करने आता है तो उसके अंदर ये क्वालिटीज़ इनकलकेट की जाती हैं थ्रू लर्नॉक्स. हमारा जो तो लर्नॉक्स का 3 मंथ्स का ट्रेनिंग टाइम पीरियड है उसमें हम कहीं ना कहीं इस क्वालिटी के बारे में लोगों को बता रहे होते हैं या बोल रहे होते हैं दैट यू आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर योर वर्क, यू आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर क्लाइंट्स, यू आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर प्रोजेक्ट्स, you have to take ownership of a project when you are a part of it, right?
Yeah, true. Okay, so you just spoke about accountability,
Ownership
ownership,
and responsibility.
and responsibility.
Yes.
What are other pillars of your values?
The second pillar would be learning, innovation and growth.
Okay.
So we are a company which is based upon these three values, which is learning, innovation and growth.
Yeah.
50% of our company is from the composition is that we have 50% of people who are under the experience of 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
Then we have other people at different experience level. We started Learnox because of it,
All right.
right?
Yeah.
So there are 0 to none colleges who teach Salesforce,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
So we hire people, we train them, we groom them, and then we put them into different
picture.
business units.
Okay.
And just imagine 5 years back now. So the company was started with 3 freshers, 2 experienced people, right?
Yeah.
Mr. Akshay Dhiman, CTO, is one part of it.
Yeah.
They started and they started with CRM services. Now today we have CRM services, Zoho services, Pipedrive,
Many more.
many more,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
कैसे आई है?
Exactly.
लर्निंग से,
Yeah.
इनोवेशन से
and growth.
और ग्रोथ से.
True. True. True.
तो कंपनी का सबसे पहला ही बिल्डिंग ब्लॉक जो है वो ये है.
Exactly. And obviously growing period के साथ अगर आप innovation नहीं लाओगे तो growth आप expect नहीं कर सकते.
नहीं कर सकते, स्पेशली
Exactly.
जब हमारा जो मार्केट है वो इतना डायनामिक है.
Exactly.
और दिस इज द ओनली वे.
Yeah.
इनफैक्ट हम
To stay in the competition.
एंड इसीलिए हम और आगे ग्रो करने वाले हैं. सून वी वुड बी लॉन्चिंग समथिंग जिसमें कंपनी की ग्रोथ डबल फोल्ड होगी.
And that's a surprise. Okay, Divya, so you have just explained us 2 pillars of your values. What is the third pillar of your value?
Third pillar is collaboration, consistency and community.
Okay.
So all 3 of these values, 3 C's,
Yeah.
I call them. It's about people in the company, right? This team, this BU, this company will not grow अगर ये 3 values नहीं है तो.
True that. Collaboration is much needed.
Collaboration is much needed. If you are falling down, you will have a team to support you.
Exactly.
That's community,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
और ये दोनों ही चीजें consistently हम provide कर रहे हैं.
True.
That is the key. तभी हम grow कर रहे हैं.
Okay. So that was the main concept of building these 3 Cs. Wow, that's fantastic. Truly, that's fantastic. Anything else apart from these values that justify cloud analogy?
Very interestingly, yes.
And what is that?
That is diversity, equity and inclusion. And I'll tell you why.
Why?
This, so when we talk about diversity, equality and inclusion, it's
Okay, so just sorry to interrupt you. Many of the people are there who are confused about diversity, inclusiveness and everything. They are not clear with the terms. So can you just brief us down what is the difference between diversity and inclusiveness at the workplace?
Okay.
Yeah.
Simple भाषा में समझाती हूँ.
हाँ, exactly.
Okay. डाइवर्सिटी का मतलब ये है कि आपसे लोग अलग हैं और एक स्पेस में काम कर रहे हैं.
Exactly.
ठीक है.
Yeah.
आप मेल हैं, कोई फीमेल है, कोई LGBTQ कम्युनिटी से है, कोई यूपी से है, कोई बंगाल से है, कोई देहरादून से है, कोई टिम्बकटू से है.
Yeah.
कोई सूट पहन के आता है, कोई बुर्का पहन के आना चाहता है.
It means diverse peoples
तो
coming together.
डिफरेंट कल्चर के डाइवर्स पीपल हैं
Okay.
और वो अपना अपना आके काम कर रहे हैं.
Yeah.
इंक्लूजन इज वो एक साथ काम कर रहे हैं आप एक साथ लंच कर रहे हो, आप उनकी कम्युनिटी का पार्ट हो और वो आपकी कम्युनिटी का पार्ट है.
Okay, that bond of togetherness.
That's inclusion.
All right.
When you step into a room
Yeah.
and you people are not mum
Yeah.
and they tell you hi and how are you, and you feel that okay, I have come to the place where I belonged,
I feel valued.
I feel valued. That's inclusivity.
All right.
So diversity है होना, inclusivity है साथ होना.
Apnana, basically. All right. So that's your fourth pillar or third pillar?
That's our fourth pillar.
Fourth pillar. Okay.
फोर्थ पिलर इसलिए क्योंकि हमारी बहुत ही यंग ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है.
Yeah.
ट्रस्ट में मुझे इस पे बहुत ज़्यादा काम करने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ेगी.
Like how?
We are acceptable by nature.
Yeah.
Our company's CEO himself, has a very progressive nature.
Yeah.
For him, it doesn't matter you are coming from which background, you are a female, you are a male, you are from LGBTQ community. What matters is performance.
Exactly.
Right.
And that's the only goal.
That's the only goal.
Yeah.
And the same value has been trickled down to other members also.
Yeah.
And इसीलिए diversity and inclusivity होनी चाहिए. इसका कभी बहुत ज़्यादा जद्दोजहद मुझे करनी नहीं पड़ी क्योंकि ये शुरुआत से ही थी.
Okay.
When I joined this organization, we had people from different gender roles here, and they were openly talking about it.
That's very big thing.
Yes.
I would say. Yeah.
And we had acceptability among us.
Yeah. So we can say that's in blood only.
That's in blood only.
Yeah. All right. Okay. What is your take about like customer success in the company?
So all these values which we talked about,
Yeah.
अगर आप इन सबको एक साथ follow कर रहे हो, we are talking about customer success.
All right.
अगर हम consistently diverse तरीके से community के साथ, collaboration के साथ, responsible होते हुए, अपने ही काम की ownership लेते हुए, accountable होते हुए,
growth पे जाएं, so that is equal to customer success.
Yes.
Well, that's a very very big thinking, I would say. What a great concept it was. Like the way you have built the core values of the company are directly leading to customer success.
Yes.
Yeah, so there would have been a great discussion behind that, I believe.
Customer success is the ultimate goal.
Exactly.
क्योंकि अगर customers grow करेंगे तभी हम grow करेंगे.
Exactly, exactly.
If my customer, let's suppose, is growing from 1-fold to 10-fold, there's a chance कि उस 10-fold का कम से कम 0.2-fold तो मेरे पास भी आएगा.
Exactly, yeah, true.
Right?
Yeah.
And जितने आपके customers grow करेंगे उतनी ही आपकी कंपनी की ब्रांड नेम, स्टेबिलिटी मार्केट के अंदर बढ़ेगा.
Exactly.
तो हमारा अल्टीमेट गोल यही है कि हमारे कस्टमर्स सक्सीड करें. एंड वी एक्चुअली डोंट सी आवर कस्टमर्स एज कस्टमर्स, which I have noticed as an HR also in this organization. We see more like a partner. So when something is falling down, we have that कि नहीं यार ये fall down नहीं होना चाहिए. I have seen people who are working on projects feeling that it has to go, there should be a success, वो launch अच्छे से होना चाहिए. They are biting their nails for the launch. उनका काम शायद नहीं है launch देखने का, but वो wait कर रहे हैं कि वो launch कैसा होगा और क्या होगा.
And that's the ultimate thing we chase for.
Yes, we get personal.
Yeah. Okay. So one thing you mentioned that our CEO, Mr.
Yes.
Ajay Dwivedi, has a nature of progressiveness.
Yes.
And in our latest podcast that we had with him, he just mentioned about you, that you bring that work-life balance into his life. So what is your take on it? Like, how do you bring that?
So पहली बात ये कि मुझे नहीं पता इसका श्रेय मुझे क्यों मिला है, but I'll say he is still far from work-life balance. For him, work is very constant thing. The only thing which has changed now probably is that along with the work, he is also focusing a bit on his health, a bit of growth. कभी कभी सीरीज भी देख लेते हैं हम.
अरे
तो शायद वो वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस है, बट अदर देन दैट ही इज अ वेरी डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ अ पर्सन ऑल टुगेदर. He can wake up at 4 o'clock and then he can start working. He can wake up at 12 in the night and then start working.
Oh my god.
And work is a fuel for him. It's a driving force for him, right?
Okay.
So ये चीज़ शायद मैं उनसे ज़्यादा इंस्पायर्ड हूँ in terms of personal and professional growth than the other way around.
Okay, Divya, like you just told us about the older version of yourself. Would you like to say to your older version or to your old self, like any words, any kind of suggestion or opinions or feedback that you would like to give to your old self, in terms of knowledge, in terms of growth, in terms of mindset?
I'll probably tell that Divya to study a little more hard.
Oh.
Because
Seems like somebody was a mischievous child.
I was. But when I say study hard, I'm not talking about bookish study. I'm talking about practical study more. I feel like that if my exposure would have been what it is right now, if it would have been at the time of my joining, I could have accelerated the growth in the organization. When you go out, you meet people, you see the kind of work that they are doing. I'm just at 25% right now.
Okay.
आपका exposure आपको बहुत कुछ सिखाता है.
Exactly.
तो वो सारी चीज़ें अब उस दिव्या को नहीं पता थी.
Okay.
That Divya had a limited exposure and आपको एक्चुअली में ये दिखता है कि लोग अपने अपनी श्रेणी और अपने अपनी लाइफ में कितना कुछ अचीव कर जाते हैं. एंड इट इज़ नॉट अबाउट कि वो किस पद पर है या यू आर एट अ पोजिशन एंड दैट्स व्हाई यू आर डूइंग इट. इट इज़ अबाउट what quality that they brought into the work that they were doing.
Exactly.
And I think if that Divya knew 5 years back, this Divya would have done much better. And also the second teaching I want to tell that Divya is you are important.
All right. Okay, so Divya, you just said that, like, value yourself, you are important. Okay,
Yes.
that's the theory. So what are the 3 or 4 motivational factors that help you to push your day out? It can be coffee, it can be book, it can be series, it can be a self-grooming.
Many things. I'm a person who has multiple vices, multiple hobbies, multiple good things, bad things all put together. I'm no saint.
Right.
But at the same time, I'm not an evil. I like my walks in the morning. I like a little bit of exercise in the morning. I like my food. I'm a foodie.
Okay. Same page, by the way.
So I'm a foodie. I love my coffee. I like coming to office actually.
Yeah.
When
It's great to meet people, to know them, to learn more about them.
Yes, when I'm sitting at home, I feel like it's a slow day and all. When I get up in the morning, I get ready, I come to the office, I meet people.
So basically, there's a discipline in the life when you come to office. Is that so?
Again, it's more like a community. I feel like that I'm meeting my people. I'm meeting.
You feel good.
I feel good, and I feel that I'm bringing some change into people's life. अगर वो slightest change भी है, तो भी बहुत बड़ा है. अगर कोई ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में आता है और वो 4 चीज़ें सीख के जा रहा है, तो मेरे लिए वो बहुत बड़ी अचीवमेंट है.
Okay.
So when I closely work with my team, and I have had team who started as a fresher and who knew nothing about HR at all, but by the time some of them left us, I am very sure that when they will go into the market, they will be 10 years ahead of their peers, because that's the kind of knowledge they got from us. And similarly, जब मैं अब और मेंबर्स को देखती हूँ उस तरीके से ग्रो करते हुए, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि एटलीस्ट HR कम्युनिटी में मेरा बहुत बड़ा कंट्रीब्यूशन है, क्योंकि ये लोग हमारे साथ रहेंगे या जब भी आगे अपनी लाइफ में बढ़ रहे होंगे, तो ये जहाँ भी जाएंगे दे विल बी bringing best practices at every place.
Well, that's a big achievement, I would say.
I am proud of the people I work with.
Yeah, that's great. So basically, we would like to end this podcast with a question. Divya, HRs को इस perspective से देखा जाता है कि you're always positive because you have to fill that positive energy into the people you meet. ठीक है? So what is they would have been days जब आप भी low feel करते होंगे and obviously आप लोग को भी थोड़ा चाहिए होता होगा boost का requirement. तो आप उन days पे कैसे manage करते हो? Like you're not in good mood and you have to go to the people, you have to meet them, you have to just manage your whole day. So what is your approach to like manage your mood in the workplace?
There will be multiple days जब आपका मूड अच्छा नहीं है, आपको आप डाउन फील कर रहे हो, आपकी तबीयत ठीक नहीं है, आपका झगड़ा हो चुका है या कोई प्रॉब्लम चल रही है. These all are part and parcel of life. And when you are connecting with people, you are at call of duty. तो वो ड्यूटी जो है वो एक्चुअली सरपास कर जाती है आपके इमोशंस को और एक्चुअली हेल्प भी बहुत करती है. एक कॉन्सेप्ट है ना पॉजिटिव रीइंफोर्समेंट का, आप जो बाहर देते हो वही आपको अंदर मिलता भी है. तो क्योंकि एज एन HR आपका काम ही है लोगों से हंस के बात करना या लोगों की प्रॉब्लम्स को सुनना या उनको सॉल्व करना, आप खुद अपनी लाइफ के प्रॉब्लम्स भी आप साथ साथ सॉल्व कर जाते हो. सो एक्चुअल में ये एक बैलेंस क्रिएट कर देता है आप ही के लिए.
ओके, सो अगर हम शॉर्ट में बात करें तो अगर लोगों से मिलना, उनकी प्रॉब्लम्स जानना, उनके साथ बैठना, बात करना इज समथिंग दैट सूट्स यू.
अगर मैं HR नहीं होती तो पक्का साइकोलॉजिस्ट होती.
ओह माय गॉड, वेल दैट्स अ ग्रेट थिंग. आई मीन समवेयर आई बिलीव कि HR और साइकोलॉजिस्ट आर सिमिलर.
वेरी सिमिलर,
या
वेरी सिमिलर. थोड़ी सी अक्खड़ होती साइकोलॉजिस्ट में भी क्योंकि शायद मेरे वैल्यूज सिस्टम्स और प्रिंसिपल्स बहुत ही स्ट्रॉन्ग हैं और उन्हें मैं इन्फोर्स करना चाहती हूँ टू ऑल द पीपल ऑल्सो. एंड व्हेन आई से इन्फोर्स करना चाहती हूँ इसका मतलब है हैविंग अ सेफ स्पेस फॉर फीमेल टू वर्क ऑन, गिविंग इक्वल रिस्पेक्ट टू ईच टीम मेंबर्स. थोड़ी सी फेमिनिन हूँ मैं, फेमिनिज्म है मेरे अंदर. सो having opportunities for females to grow as a leader, तो शायद अगर मैं साइकोलॉजिस्ट होती और मुझे लोग मिल रहे होते तो मैं ये वैल्यूज कहीं इनकलकेट करने की कोशिश करती. बट वो शायद मैं अभी भी कर रही हूँ.
या in a broader way actually you meet a lot of ladies in the workplace, right? And you inspire them every single day.
अभी शायद मैं नहीं बोलूँगी that I inspire people.
So what is your inspiration to inspire people?
Honestly, I want to do something which will uplift females from their current status. When I say current status, I'm talking more about mindset.
Okay.
Right? काफ़ी कुछ है जो शायद मैं करना चाहती हूँ बट अभी तक मैंने किया नहीं है.
Okay.
जिसके अंदर आ जाता है सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस होना या अपने आप अपना पाथ डिफाइन करना या अपने लिए एम्प्लॉयमेंट अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ होना. बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं जिसमें एज अ कम्युनिटी हम काफ़ी कुछ कर सकते हैं. एंड बहुत सारे पाइनियर्स हैं इंडस्ट्री में, सिर्फ इंडस्ट्री में नहीं बाहर भी, जिन्होंने अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ दी हैं लोगों को उस तरीके से ग्रो करने के लिए. आई एम स्टिल वेरी फार फ्रॉम दैट लेवल एंड आई वॉन्ट टू रीच एट अ लेवल वेयर आई कैन ऑल्सो गिव बैक टू द कम्युनिटी. तो अभी तो जर्नी बहुत बाकी है, अभी तो शुरू हुई है.
एग्जैक्टली. आई मीन माइंडसेट इज़ अ वेरी गुड, बट आई होप आपकी जर्नी भी उसी हिसाब से मतलब उसी अकॉर्डिंगली आगे जाए. Anything that would you like to say for HRs out there or the females that are looking for the jobs or the careers in HR field? Anything?
HR is a serious job.
It is, undoubtedly.
No, that's what I want to tell HRs out there. HR is a serious job. You can actually create a lot of impact in an organization. You can act as an escalator to an organization's growth. So take your job very seriously and it is a work of passion. तो अगर आप HR ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं तो 3 qualities, ownership, accountability, responsibility
Oh
के
my
साथ ही join करिए.
So guys, I think that's pretty much it with Divya. We had, very thoughtful conversation with each other. हमने बहुत सारे वैल्यूज़ के बारे में जाना, हमने क्लाउड एनालिसिस की अप्रोच के बारे में जाना, हमने जाना कि अगर आपको HR की फील्ड में करियर बनाना है या जॉब करनी है तो आपको क्या क्वालिटीज़ गेन करनी चाहिए, एंड ऑफ कोर्स द जर्नी ऑफ दिव्या. So
It was
Divya,
fun.
closing words,
You are enough.
and that's enough.